Of course, this is a Write Better module, but we would like to add to the session another crucial aspect of presentation, the body language. While body language may not be a part of speaking, it is critical while making a presentation. So here is the bonus session on body language and presentation skills. We have already discussed what makes a good presentation and how we can use visuals, font, and color to make our presentation more convincing. But is that enough? Like I mentioned earlier, it is not enough to read out your points from a slide without any emotion and a blank face. This is where body language and a good set of presentation skills come in. Imagine you are going for a presentation about a new brand of dog food. You arrive, take your seat, and the presenter starts talking in a monotone. He stands at the front, pointing at various figures and explaining it in a very complicated manner. How long will you listen to him? Will you purchase his product at the end of the presentation? Your answer is no. So is mine. Why did we both say no? Because nothing about this presentation captivated us. If the presenter had to walk around and interact with his audience, don't you think he would have a few extra buyers? I think yes. Body language plays a vital role in helping a presenter connect with his listeners and develop a link with them so that there is more understanding. I am going to tell you a few tips and tricks about how you can use your body language to create a connection with your audience to give a convincing presentation. The first and most important action you can do is to speak and interact with your listener. By doing this, you are letting them know that their opinion matters, and if they wish to express that opinion, they have the freedom to do so. This way, they do not feel dismissed and feel comfortable enough to ask questions. The next action that is as important as the first is to make eye contact. Now, this can be a little tricky. Making eye contact, even in an ordinary setting, can be a bit awkward to do. But while doing a presentation, it is crucial to maintain eye contact with your audience members. This tells them that you are passionate and serious about what you are talking about, and in turn, they will also take the presentation very seriously. Take your time. It does no one any good if you run through your presentation like you are running to catch a train. By taking your time, explaining each and every point, you are giving your listeners time to understand and consider everything you say. This can only work in your favor because the more they consider the information you share with them, the more your presentation is a success. So, the next time you find yourself speeding through a presentation, take a breath, slow down, and continue in a calm and composed manner. Now, the next action is probably the easiest of actions to do while giving a presentation or even in any sort of situation. The action I'm talking about is smiling. A smile can do wonders for you and your presentation. By smiling, you are letting your audience know that you are a trustworthy person and someone they should be listening to. Pro tip: a smile also makes you and everyone around you feel lighter and freer, which creates an amazing environment for you to make your presentation in. Another point to consider when making your presentation is to open up your arms, keep your head up high and your back straight, which makes you seem more confident to your audience, even if you are feeling a bit nervous. This also helps you to take control of your crowd and hold their attention. Another pro tip: if you are nervous, always adopt the Superman pose. The Superman pose is when you stand with your feet apart, hands on your hips, and head held high. By adopting this pose, It makes you feel more confident and a lot like Superman, like you can do anything. Walking around and pointing can also help engage your audience in what you are saying and help sway their decision in your favor if needed. Further, the audience will be able to relate to what you are saying better, as standing behind a podium or on a stage throughout the whole presentation can create a disconnect and might bore your listeners. There are many more things you can employ while making a presentation. These are just few skills that will help you on your way to presenting a powerful and convincing presentation. I hope this has helped you clear all your doubt when it comes to a more comprehensive view of making a presentation. Keeping these tips in mind, I'm sure you'll be able to create, write, and present amazing presentations.